One reason low-protein diets remain popular is that they often feel fine at first. Energy seems stable. Weight may drop. Nothing feels obviously wrong. This creates the impression that the diet is working. In the short term, it often is. Let's step back and look at why that happens. The human body is highly adaptable. When protein intake is reduced, the body compensates. It reallocates amino acids toward essential organs. It reduces muscle protein synthesis. It slows tissue repair where possible. None of this causes immediate symptoms. You can function normally while quietly losing muscle. And because muscle loss happens gradually, it is easy to miss, especially if body weight stays the same. There's another piece of this that matters. Low-protein diets often coincide with lower overall calorie intake. That combination sends a powerful signal to the body. Energy availability is reduced. Growth and repair are no longer prioritized. In response, anabolic processes are downregulated. The body becomes more conservative with its resources. At first, this trade-off is barely noticeable. Now let's look at what happens over time. Strength begins to decline. Recovery takes longer. Minor aches linger longer than they used to. Workouts feel harder to complete. Because these changes happen slowly, they are often normalized. People assume this is simply what aging feels like. But aging itself is not the root cause. Muscle is lost when it is not sufficiently stimulated or supported. Protein intake is one of the primary supports. When protein intake is low, the body has little incentive to preserve muscle tissue. Muscle is metabolically expensive. If the body does not see a reason to maintain it, it reallocates those resources elsewhere. As muscle mass declines, metabolic resilience declines with it. Everyday tasks require more effort. Fatigue appears sooner. So what does this mean in practical terms? Lower muscle mass often leads to lower activity. Lower activity reduces the stimulus to maintain muscle. Protein needs may actually increase, but intake often decreases. This creates a reinforcing feedback loop. At some point, people start searching for explanations. Hormones are blamed. Motivation is questioned. Training programs are changed. Diet is rarely reconsidered. Low-protein diets do not fail immediately. They defer the cost. What feels easy in the short term may quietly undermine strength, function, and independence over time. This is especially relevant during weight loss. When calories are reduced, the body is already biased toward conserving energy. Adequate protein is what helps protect lean mass while fat is lost. Without sufficient protein, weight loss often includes unnecessary muscle loss. That loss makes long-term weight maintenance harder, not easier. People often regain weight not because they lack discipline, but because they have lost metabolically active tissue that helped regulate energy balance. The goal is not to avoid dietary restraint, it is to understand the trade-offs. Protein is not a minor variable during dieting, it is one of the main determinants of whether weight loss preserves function or erodes it. Low-protein diets feel fine because the body absorbs the cost for you. Eventually, that cost shows up. The good news is that this process is not inevitable. Muscle responds to stimulus and supply at any age. With adequate protein and resistance training, muscle loss can be slowed, stopped, or even reversed. Understanding this shifts the goal. The question is no longer whether a diet works in the short term. The question is whether it supports strength, resilience, and long-term health. In the next episode, we'll look at how muscle loss often begins earlier than people think, and why prevention matters far more than recovery. This is Protein Truth.